Why you say you can't get back in?
That old link I couldn't get in.
So oh, look to me. I'm gonna kill Lance. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I am. We all too good.
Okay, hold on. Let me look. I don't see. All I see is Evil Steve's post.
I don't. We good. I don't like the layout though. Is it any? Is that we get? Oh, I like it a lot. Okay, I can scoot this back. Oh, okay, this child.
You can see the video?
Yeah. Ooh, ooh.
Why can't I see anything? Wait, let me go to. Oh, because I'm not in part of my ugly. I still don't see it. Oh, you changed it.
Who changed
You flipped it.
What you have to drink, Aisha?
Huh?
A Jerome.
Cockburn.
Jerome, because that's strong. What'd you say?
Cockburns.
What the fuck is cockburns?
It's a port wine. It's just a port wine. That's all.
Oh, you about to be lit.
Drinking since like 5:00.
What?
What I'm gonna talk about? Because I've been drinking since 5.
Why you been drinking since 5, sis?
Because I did 2 cheesecakes today, and I don't know, they was really pretty, and I just wanted to celebrate.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Hello, Jerome. Hello, Melvin.
Who?
Hello, Stewie. Hello, Izzy.
Oh, you can take it down. Okay, okay.
I don't know where she went. Where'd she go?
I don't see no names.
Oh, there she go. You can't?
Mm-mm.
Who on bullshit tonight? We chilling. It's a Christmas. It's a Christmas special. How we on bullshit? Oh, because Aisha here. That's true.
Who is that? Who said that?
Oh, I don't know, but Lawrence is here, and Lawrence loves the cleavage. So, do you want to give them Lawrence? See,
that's straight bullshit.
We got you on the titties, bro.
I can't see not one comment, but I don't care.
Yeah, we can't see. I can't see the comments. I can't see us in the group. This is nuts.
You gotta log back in. You gotta keep it.
I know Jussie Smollett didn't ask where the weed at. That was Jussie. Big Juice.
Izzy, why we need weed, bro? Izzy said, "Where the weed at?" Lawrence, we got you titties today, bro. See how we came through. What is it? It's the Fenty?
Yes, Savage. Yes. First time I found something that fit.
Wait, what size are the titties?
I'm a 42 triple D.
Good Jesus.
Yeah. Sometimes they be too small. They rise up at the bottom. And then sometimes they're too big and then they pucker on the side. So this is the first time I found something that actually fit.
Okay. I
care for her stuff. It's okay. It's okay. It's not. Her panties always sag in the middle for me or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care for stuff. But
wait, your pussy ain't fat enough?
Rude.
I'm asking.
I don't think it is.
If you gotta have a fat pussy for Fenty.
I think you have a nice fupa for Fenty. Cause yeah, them crotchless panties and all that stuff. No.
Oh, crotchless panties, come on. Wait, Amore, you love Fenty if it's good, so you don't have to. Well, tell me if you gotta have a fat ass pussy for Fenty or not.
I think you do. Or fat fupa. One or the other. I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I don't like. I like Adore Me.
I used to wear Adore Me. I used to get their shit.
Yeah, I like theirs. Hers is okay. It's okay, and I can't fit nothing from Victoria's Secret, so that don't even count.
Let's not even try. Exactly.
I used to in high school, but not now. Not now.
Look, so you in here today with the titties out, with the
yitties.
Yeah, because it's the only thing that fit. Yes. So I said, and it's got the little cute little. I mean, she got some cute little stuff.
Wait, you gotta turn it so we can see. You gotta wait. Yeah, there you go.
Can y'all see me?
We can now.
Scoot over a little bit that way.
We can now, titties. We can now. Yeah.
Hey.
Like, I saw your girl on live, man. She was showing her titties. I know somebody gonna tell.
That's what titties are for. So
wait, so is he in the group?
No.
So nobody gonna know. See, he got friends in here.
Yep.
Everybody got friends in this group. There's 3,500 people in here.
You got friends in here.
I don't care.
Oh, fuck, that's right. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm grown. My ID is red. I don't care.
Whoever on here snitching and telling.
Hey, Randy, I'm not going to address people talking about my sweater. My sweater is see-through. If you were here, you'd be able to see that.
Well, what's up? Welcome.
Yeah, hey, since I'm ready to address all whoever there, because I can't see no comments, but I'm sure they're gonna tell me, and I got some stories, and they true.
So. Oh! Well, welcome to the Vixen Memoirs podcast. I am your wonderful, gracious host.
I even got my closure fixed for this.
Boom.
So damn silly.
Yeah. Like, let me get my closure fixed for this because I couldn't have that leave out up there. So it's all good.
I'm gonna have to step off camera. My lipstick is faded. I don't like that. I don't like that.
You don't have your lipstick faded?
Girl, listen. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Welcome.
I'm Crystal. This is my co-host Mickey and our special guest, Miss Parker.
Yeah.
Miss Parker. Welcome. Thank you for coming. What's going on? You came to kick it with us for the holiday special.
Yes.
What? Wait, girl. What's been going on? What stories you done got? What's happening? How long you been with your boo? What? You mad?
Ooh.
How long you been with your boo?
Spiciness.
10 years.
God damn. All right, go ahead. What's been going on? What stories you got for us? What you want to tell us? What you want to talk to us about? Because they probably all about him. It's been 10 goddamn years.
Yeah.
10 years. And 10 months, no sex.
I'm sorry.
I'm not, because you get to, learn yourself a little bit.
Not with the niggas sleeping right next to me.
We sleep in separate rooms.
Oh,
all right, girl. Okay. All right, girl. Break back.
I'm ready to get into this because I have a lot of alcohol in my cup. And bitch, we've been drinking since yesterday.
Well, 5.
Huh?
I've been drinking since 5.
When time we started drinking? Like, I think we've been drinking since like 11 or 12.
Man, back it up. What happened 10 months ago?
I mean, it's just, life. And I'm busy. I know that sounds bad, but I'm busy. The kid, I have a 2-flat, 8-unit building. It's just, I'm just busy, and I don't know.
So wait, I'm about to be belligerent.
Go ahead.
You too busy for dick for 10 months?
Maybe he is. I don't know. This is why I asked about the whole 7-year itch thing.
Maybe he is?
Yeah.
Maybe he's too busy for pussy?
No.
Maybe he is what?
I'm just, I don't know how to say it. Like, Because I'm sure somebody gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm finna text him and let him know she said that." But I get bored quick.
Okay.
And
I feel that. I feel that right here
I get
in my
bored.
chesticles.
Yeah, I get bored. And 2 years is a long time with somebody, and it starts getting boring. you know, like I don't care how many positions you try to do, how many um pretending like you're a streetwalker, he the pimp, and all that type of shit. I don't care how much you try to do all that shit. It gets boring, and that's what happens.
So, have you discussed like is
Spicy.
that
Yeah,
yeah?
and
Okay. What happened?
it's just not. I'm good.
So do you want out of the relationship?
Um, Probably. Yep.
So
Oh,
what?
this is
Why
a
we?
revelation. How long have we been on?
Wait.
I mean, I'm just
11 minutes, guys.
But look, why are we holding on?
my son.
His
And
father?
I know that's really cliche because people like, yeah, you shouldn't stay with people for kids and you shouldn't do this for kids. But the only reason is my dad didn't come around till I was about 13. And I just figured like I don't want him to go to kind of like what I went through. With the whole not having a father in the house and everything. So I'm just like, hey, I just kind of like stick it out. But now I'm just like, I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to do it. So I just find myself trying to figure out in my mind how to put it together to say, hey, I'm ready to, you know, go bye bye.
Well, you could always tell him to watch this show tomorrow.
Yeah, I could do that. I could send it to him.
So in 10 months, y'all haven't had this discussion?
Or it's just been no sex in that long.
So how are we justifying no sex for 10 months?
No sex in the champagne room.
Just I don't
Absolutely,
know.
Positively, no sex in
It's
the
so awkward.
champagne room.
We don't really even talk about it. We don't really say much. He'll do the, hey, I see those sexy panties you got on, and I just be like,
I know that's right. I see those panties you got on.
So you didn't got the Savage Fenty?
Yeah, I bought it for
just
me.
For yourself?
I bought it for me to feel a certain way about me because I've been losing weight and getting me mentally together. So I'm like, hey, I told myself every year I'm going to buy something specific that's going to be either it's going to be perfume, and all year I'm just going to buy perfumes, expensive perfumes, or all year I'm going to buy expensive panties and bras. I just don't want to do it with them. Nothing wrong with that.
Look, hey, I understand.
I'd rather like get in the shower, turn around, open it up, and let the hot water run down.
There's a warm, able-bodied man directly next to you.
No,
every second.
Next to me.
Oh, another room. I forgot. They wanted on the comments. Do you think he's fucking somebody else?
If he can get it up, yeah, probably. I don't know.
But you don't. You seem like you don't. I mean, you're over it, so you probably don't care.
No, I know.
No, ma'am. So it's a lot going on, man. Where the fuck should I really even start?
So,
like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, does she got a man? Oh my God, she always in here commenting and talking shit and all. Yes, I have one with within a couple feet of me, and I'm still gonna talk shit. And yeah, it's just what it is. I don't want to. I'm just at a point where I don't want to be bothered. I just want to do me. I want to continue to just go to school, take care of my son, cater, my cheesecakes, take care of the building, and work. Sex is just, I don't know. It's just what it is. I enjoy watching porn and I like the shower. So I'm good.
What's happening in the shower?
Whatever I need.
Busting it open. Yeah. Bending it over, spreading it out.
Busting it open for who in the shower?
A real nigga, the shower head.
So like, like the hot water, and then you turn around, open it up, and you just let it run down. That make me feel good.
I cannot stand Joseph.
Okay, so why in the comments are they referring to something to do with the trunk? What happened with the trunk?
Oh, that's my ex-boyfriend. I put him in the trunk.
What?
Oh, okay. Okay.
What do you mind sharing this story? Because I would love to know how you put a grown man in a trunk.
This relationship, like it was bad from the beginning. Like I'm gonna just be honest. Like when I first met him, I met him on North. I met him on North Avenue.
And what? You met him on North Avenue.
North Avenue in Central. It used to be a currency exchange there next to a liquor store with a White Castle across the street, and I had ran my mama phone bill.
See,
I ran my mama phone bill up, and she said, "You better take your ass up there and pay my motherfucking phone bill." I used to take Ameritech payments, so I went up there, and I was standing outside, and I had my hands in my pocket, and I had on some jogging pants, but they were like kind of fitted, and I know y'all gonna laugh, but he had on like this fur, like a beaver. I gave a beaver or something with one of those hat watches on it.
Okay.
Girl, this is sounded like when Day was explaining how he met homegirl because she wanted a piece of his burger.
He was like, he was looking at me, and I was looking, of course. And he started, blowing the horn, and I was trying to act all like, whatever. But I was interested. And he said, "Hey, come here. So I came over to the car, and he said, "Now, how you standing over there with that fat pussy?" And just look. And I'm like, how you just gonna say
that? I just said your pussy.
Hello.
Because
that was a long time ago. That's when I was younger.
So, your pussy is fatter when you're younger. I get it. I think I get it.
I said, how you say something like that to a woman? He's like, "Oh man, give me your number. Put your number in my phone." So I said, okay, I put my number in the phone. I'm all geeked up. I'm like, "Oh, he all cute, girl. Ooh." So he calls me the next day, and he's like, "Hey, you remember me?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember you." He's like, "Man, slide through and come see me." I'm like, "Cool." I get over there. I'm rushing over there. And I'm thinking like, he's just everything. Now he a drug dealer. I'm like, oh my God.
Obviously in the beaver coat.
Just like, he's like, "Yeah, take my phone and I'm gonna call you." And I'm like, he done gave me his phone. He want me to call him, and he gonna call me on his phone when he want me to come through, even though I got a phone. So I'm thinking like, okay, this what's up. Yeah, so I gave him some that night, whatever. So we ended up staying together for 8 years. But them whole 8 years
was wild as fuck.
It was a mess. So he ended up getting in the trunk because he was running from the police. And I went to mama's house, and she said, "You can go in the back, the car in the garage." So I'm like, okay. So I get he get in the back, he get in the garage and shit, and he getting in the trunk. But then I go through his phone, and this bitch is texting him, talking to him. So I'm like, oh, this nigga on some bullshit. So yeah, it's a car from Enterprise though we got, because he used to rent a lot of cars to switch up to try to,
Yeah.
So I said, okay, he on some bullshit. So I'm riding. I'm on the expressway. I'm riding. So
his phone. You have his phone.
Yes. So now
he's in the trunk without his phone, bro.
I know.
He had on the tank. I never forget. Swear to God, he had on the tank top and some jeans, and he was in the trunk. I know he had to been sweating because it was a little warm outside. I know he was about to die in that trunk because it was just like a little 4-door car, mid-size. So I'm on express. We get to, I think 95th, and it used to be a Enterprise on 95th and Pulaski, somewhere around there. So I'm supposed to be returning this car, but now I'm mad. So I drive him to the Enterprise with him in the trunk. And you know how you just heated. I'm heated. I'm like, I've been doing all this for him and bring cars in my name, and he blah 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 blah. So I get to the Enterprise. You know how the people come out and they like, we're gonna check the car to make sure.
Yeah, girl, they're going to take you to jail.
So they're like, we had somebody beating on the truck. And I tell them, now I'm in Oak Lawn. And if so if anybody know Oak Lawn, they ready to take you to jail because they don't have
absolutely.
So I'm at this Enterprise on 95th and Pulaski, and I'm like, well, I don't know. And they like, ma'am,
you don't know what's the whole fucking man in your fucking
like, man, we hear something. I'm like, well, I don't know. So now I'm calling somebody.
Wait, not to be like, I don't hear anything.
Right. I'm like, I'm calling my cousin like, oh my God, please come pick me up before these people. So he gets out the trunk after they pop it, and now he want to fight in the middle of the Enterprise little parking lot where you drop the cars at.
Yeah, bitch, you was about to fucking
leave me at the Enterprise in the trunk.
He got much sweat on his face. His shirt is basically drenched. He just looked fucked up. So I'm trying to because he was a big, tough, broly, kind of big guy. And he chasing me and the people at Enterprise, now they finna call the police.
Girl, so I would have called the police as soon as I heard the banging on the car.
My cousin grabbed us, boom, we leave. We get to the house. Of course, we continue to fight. And then we make love.
See,
some toxic
shit, right? This that toxic shit.
The most toxic relationship I think I've ever been in my whole life.
So what was the sexy part? Being like covered in sweat in the trunk, or?
Yeah, I was young. I was 21. I thought, I don't know. This fantasy I was living with him, the whole drugged up. I just, it was a fantasy. And, my girls used to kind of be envious of our relationship because, it was, driving different cars and and I just thought this is the way it's supposed to be. And no, it wasn't it. We did a lot of, like when he hit me with the DVD player, like we did a lot of.
What the fuck?
It was terrible.
He was mad.
It was very bad. It was very. Now that I look at it, I can laugh because I'm like,
Thank God.
DVD player. And I never forget the DVD that was inside was Brazilian Bubble Butt Orgy. I don't know. But that's
wait. So you guys are watching a porno and get into an argument.
No, we were arguing about something. We was arguing about something. He was on crutches at the time. He had got this is so ghetto. He had got shot in his foot.
Jesus Christ!
His pinky toe.
I was trying.
He shot me in my pinky toe.
And he said something to me. I don't know what it was, but it set me off. So I took a crutch from him, and now I'm hitting him with his crutch. I'm like whooping him with his own crutch. And he like, bitch, when I get you, I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck you up. So I'm just like, whacking and whacking and whacking. He finally grabs the crutch when I swing it. And he ends up, we fighting and tussling. So I try to run. Now, this one we lived in Hyde Park. And I tried to run. And if anybody know Hyde Park highway, hallways, they're long. So I'm trying to take off. And I don't know, something just went boom. And I just fell, hit the floor. And it was a 5-disc DVD player.
So and my man throws the DVD player
like a boomerang.
Right.
This is why I swear to God, the DVD popped out and it was the Brazilian Bubble Butt Orgy.
Y'all toxic and nasty.
Yes.
Yeah, go.
But it was I'm not gonna say the best, but it was. I didn't have to worry about money with him. I'll say that. Nothing was never an issue with money. He just was a serial cheater and a serial fighter. That sounds really bad, but
it does. I'm not even gonna lie to you, sis.
But from 21 to 29, it was just. It was toxic.
You be young and that should be exciting.
Too. It was exciting then. then. But now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, you were really dumb to like go through all that and end up with like nothing. You know, you just
Girl, you have a lifetime of stories.
yes, I do. Like we just I went to jail and
it gets better and better and better.
I had dogs at the time.
You what?
I was in his car.
Oh Lord, I don't even want to know. Lord, you was in his car doing what?
You know how dogs hear something and they scratch at the seat like this? So he kept scratching at the seat, and I was pushing the dog, saying, "Don't do that, don't do that." And he just kept scratching, but it was something going off. Now this is when T-Mobile had the Razor phones, and they was all popular. Mm-hmm. So it was going. So I was like, "What is?" So I turned the music down, and I hear some zzz, zzz. So I'm looking like I don't see nothing. This dude had cut a hole in the back of the seat, you know, where you put stuff in the back of the seat. He had cut a hole back there to put another cell phone inside of there that I wasn't supposed to know about. So I pull this cell phone out and I'm going through it. And it's a woman on there. She like, oh, you know, on a voice recording, oh, those rug burns on my knees is this and that. And it was the best and blah, blah, blah. So now I'm heated because I'm on my way to see him in Cook County Jail, and I'm heated. So I call her, and she's talking to me, and she's like, yeah, I bought those gym shoes for you. And I mean, she was just telling me all kind of stuff.
Oh,
for me, she bought gym shoes for me.
She bought you gym shoes.
I had some pink and white Air Force Ones. They was pink, maroon, and white.
Now, how come every time I've been cheated on, no bitch bought me shit?
Right, wait. Now, why is this woman buying you shoes, man?
I don't know. Maybe he told her. I don't know, but she told me, you know, and she knew what the shoes looked like. So I was like, oh, okay. So I get to the jail to see him, and he comes to the window. What's up, Parker? I'm like, what's up? I say, so who is? You know, I can't even remember her fucking name. I said, who is? He like, I don't know who you're talking about, but he's smiling. And I'm like, what's funny? So, you know, I can't do nothing because he behind bars.
You lucky.
Nothing. Right.
I'm all on the glass like, who is she? I want to know. And the guys that's next to him laughing because I'm like smudging my face. And I'm like, oh my God, when you get out, it's on. Oh my God. So the officers is looking at me like, ma'am.
Right. You got to back up off this glass. Yeah,
right.
So he's laughing. So now I'm just like, finna explode. I'm finna explode. And so he gets out, maybe like a month later, he gets out, and I'm still on that because I want to know who she is. And he tell me, oh, Parker, don't worry about that, and blah, blah, blah. And then he just turned me around, and that's just how the conversation ended.
Ma'am. Every story be like, yeah, I was pissed off, and then we made love.
No,
girl.
He was blessed.
Right, girl.
Maybe that was it. And I just was like, fuck it, whatever.
You stigmatized this.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I was.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever been since then.
Really?
No.
You know what? I think I was only stigmatized one time too. It was toxic like this too.
Yeah.
It was very similar, but I think you got one good one. One good stigmatized.
People have this whole thing about, oh, I don't tattoo men's name on me. I actually did get his name tattooed. And I know y'all finna judge me, but it was after like 2 weeks. I sure did. I was right up on Broadway. Like, this is the name.
Well, where at, Aisha? Where at?
Right here.
It's still there?
Yes, it is.
You know what Juvenile says? Now respect my fucking mind. How I'm gonna hit that from behind, girl?
Well, I just have to keep on a t-shirt or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's still there.
2 weeks. After 2 weeks, she was like,
yes. I was, and then
Miss Parker.
I will never forget. I met him February 9th because my birthday is the 11th, and I met him on the 9th. I moved out of my mom's house like March, because he was like, oh, yo, we got to live together because I'm like digging you, and gave me the money to go look for like a place. And I found the place in Hyde Park, and that was it.
That was gone.
That was it. And
Mm.
it was on from there.
So, ma'am, did he get a tattoo too, or that was just you out here being crazy?
I was just being crazy. And I didn't do it once, I did it twice.
You have 2 tattoos for him? So where's the other one?
You have both of them still?
Both. The other one is right here.
You covered it up?
Yeah. I got a rose on it. But this one back here was kind of painful, so I never got it covered up.
Baby, you was in love. You was
yes.
You was all that shit.
Yes.
2 tattoos?
Yes.
What he in there?
You know, I don't know. He got a woman.
Ma'am.
There's a story. And she taking a drink. Oh, there's some type of story. When's the last time you talked to him?
Who?
Today?
No.
10 minutes ago.
Today. I don't know. But anyway, he I know it's 3648 and I know the rest. So that's all I know. You know.
So that's why it's been 10 months then, because you've been
yeah, probably so. That's probably another reason.
Mm-hmm. You gotta get to the bottom of these stories.
Exactly.
But, hey, when I say 10 months, that means period. That don't mean with anybody. Yeah. So no, nobody. So I don't think I could go backwards in that way with him. It was just at my age now, that's just way too toxic for me I would never be able to forgive him for stuff, and I would always constantly bring it up. I know I would. So it would be pointless.
So I mean, you don't have to be in a relationship. You just
but I would want so
you would what?
I would want to be in one with him. I would.
Oh, that's why you've been talking to him.
And I know somebody's finna text, oh my God, just listen to what she just said right here. Yeah.
Well, we already said watch the show, sweetheart. So
yeah.
We did. All right, we done got some stories out of Miss Parker today.
It's just, my life has been, I could write a book. You think Sister Soldier had a good book to write? Like, I could write a book and people would be like, damn.
Okay, now have you ever been to jail behind a nigga?
Yes.
Okay, now what happened when you went to jail?
I went to the 11th district right on State and Roosevelt.
Because what? What had happened?
Well, he had stole a car and I didn't know it.
No.
Because he had the keys to the car. And I didn't know we were being followed by the detectives that, when he stole the car. And he had a gun too, which made it even worse. So now we're arguing in the car.
It's the same nigga?
No, his name was Kobe. So we're in the car fighting, arguing. I don't even think I know what it was about, but we were fighting and arguing. I was 17 though at the time, and all these detectives pulled up, drew their guns, like get out the car and blah blah. He didn't put the gun under my seat. I ended up going to court on 51st and 51st and State. And it just so happened the man he stole the car from was actually his mother's boyfriend. So he didn't
Shut up.
So he pressed charges against me. But I still had to go to jail on 11th and State that night. I had to spend a night.
Child.
Yeah. And that was the first and the last time I've ever been to jail besides for parking tickets.
He put you in jail for parking tickets?
I was on a suspended license, yeah.
Child.
I went right in Oak Lawn.
At the Oak Lawn.
Girl, stay out of Oak Lawn. That is not your place. That's not your ministry.
$700 to get out. And they let me out. And then I had to pay for my car, and that was $600. And I got myself, I used to ride on a suspended license for like, Judge Way, whatever, for like 15 years.
What?
You drove on a suspended license for 15 years?
Well, this is how
I'm impressed. Like
the one with the tattoo. He had got parking tickets in my name. 30,000 in parking tickets and 25,000 in toll road.
He didn't give a fuck about where he parked. He was just like handicapped. Like,
and so
Izzy, how y'all make it this long? How long? How y'all make it this long?
I am impressed. Cheers.
I follow the rules, and it's just what it was.
Okay.
I took chances. I know I should, but I mean, like I said, I was young. I just did a lot of dumb stuff, trying to fit in and do different stuff. And shit, I did it. And I ain't gonna go back and I wouldn't change shit. I did it.
Right, exactly.
It happened.
Right, my life, my story. So
I enjoyed everything about it.
Miss Parker, why they be giving you such a hard time in here in this group?
Because
why they think you were agent of chaos?
Because I say what I'm not trying to sound, but I say what I want to say, and that's just it. I don't be trying to be mean or nothing like that, because I'm not a mean person.
I don't think
you mean at all.
But when I see something, I'm just like, well, hey, I want to know, because I know somebody else want to know this too. So let me just ask. And I think that sometimes with comments, things come across a certain way, and people put too much tone behind a comment, and they take it the wrong way when there's really no tone. Like, I'm not sitting here like, you better, I'm not like that. I'm laughing half the time, like, look this motherfucker, and so I ask a question, and I just think, especially the men, they just take it the wrong way, and it's like, that's not how I meant it at all. Just like when I was asking a question
what?
I was asking a question about Britney, and the big collar dude was like,
but who?
Clinton or whatever his name, the dude with the big R&B collar. He was just like, well, hey, you a clown. I'm like, nigga, what? Like,
the big R&B collar.
The big R&B collar. I
question, and you calling me a clown? Like, how does that even fit in? And I don't know. That's why I just tag people that I'm talking to, so that they know that I'm directly talking to them.
Yeah, you good for that.
And
absolutely.
We never squat.
She definitely good for that. Now I don't know where she went, but she good for being like.
I don't think people like it.
Huh?
I don't think people like it, but I'm gonna still do it.
You should, so everybody can know who you're talking to, so it ain't no.
Let me see.
Ain't no confusion, because there be a lot of people in there that sneak this or do subliminals. It's just like, no, who the hell are you talking to?
That's all. Like, no reason to sub anybody. I'm just gonna ask you, like, oh, are you talking about such and such? Or if they say I couldn't tag such and such, well, let me tag them for you, so that they can make sure that you know that you're addressing them, and there's no confusion. I mean, if we all adults, why not just be like, hey, I'm talking to such and such. Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up. Let me say what I need to say. You say what you need to say, and it be over with. I mean, it's too many people that complain about what's posted, what's being talked about. Like, if I don't like something, like, it's only like maybe 2 people in there that I'm just like, whatever, So when I see they post, I just
keep scrolling.
I don't understand why nobody else can't do that, even if it's me. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Don't engage in it and be like, want to be combative. Just scroll past their ass. It's just, it's just that simple. So that's just how I feel about it. So I'm going to continue to talk my shit, man or not.
Now, who done said you ain't had no man? You talking about, and I got a man, and I got a furry pussy. Now,
who asked me, did I have a man? Now, either it was he was asking me that because I'm in the group and I talk shit in the group, and I probably need to be getting some dick. That's how
Wait, who asked you that?
I knew Sleepy.
Oh,
that's why I knew he was going with it. Like, because whenever a man says that to me, that always insinuates, you must not have no man if you in here, or you must not have no man if you bother other men. Like, and no, I can have 4 or 5 men, and I'm still gonna say what the fuck I want to say. And that's that.
Now look, you ain't had sex for 10 months. So I mean,
I'm not I ain't high strong or nothing. I'm good. I told you that the shower works for me.
let me try this shower shit. Let me get in the shower and
everything
try.
works for me. So I'm not like pressed like, oh my God, I gotta act like this because I'm about to explode. No, I'm good. And I'm even if I was, I'm gonna just rub it out and still be talking shit. Like I'm just, that's what I'm going. Now somebody probably want to beat my ass, but that's just what I'm gonna do.
Bust one and still talk shit to y'all.
I just try to be as honest and as transparent as possible because there are people who know me outside of the group. So if anybody ever wanted to call my bluff or anything or say anything that I said, they know me as to where they can say, well, hey, yeah, she blah, 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 or yeah, she this, that. So that's why I don't feel the reason to lie about nothing. I don't feel the reason to.
Ooh, she got an internet connection like me.
She's just getting in her bag too.
I know.
So I mean, it's just I don't know. It's just I enjoy the group. I enjoy the people I actually like. Well, okay, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like a couple people, but that ain't no big deal.
That's okay.
You know.
So, Miss Parker, I have a
and that's fine.
Miss Parker, I have a question.
Yeah.
I actually have a couple of questions. It's a series.
Okay.
What did you want to be when you were little, like when you grew up?
Now, I can't believe you asked me this because, oh God, I'm definitely gonna get judged.
Oh God, what girl?
I know.
What girl? Want to be?
Oh.
Want to be an exotic dancer?
Okay, so at first it was a teacher, right? You know, when you little, you like, I want to be a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor. It was always those things. So at about, I don't know what year the movie, the one Pretty Woman came out. I was just like enamored with that movie. Like I know the movie.
Oh my God. I'm not even mad at this though.
So my mom I don't know if anybody know the relationship with me and my mama, but you know, it's not the best. So I'm talking to her and she says something to me and I said, I want to be like Pretty Woman. And she said, what the fuck you say? I said, I want to be like Pretty Woman. Because she
making more sense.
Yeah, you know, I said she got with somebody and they took her away and you know, she gonna be happy. And my mama said, you want to be a prostitute? I said, she wasn't a prostitute. And she said, you fucking fool. She was a prostitute. And I know somebody finna be like, oh my God, that's so toxic. That's her mother said this to her. But my mom said to me, well, if you're going to be a hoe, you be a paid one. And that's what she said to me. And I never forget that. And she's just always, you think I'm blunt. She's always been like that with me. Now it may be toxic. I know somebody's probably thinking she needs a couch to sit on and all that. And, you know, I do. But she has always been just blunt. Just always. When I was with the guy who was real toxic and I was doing all this stuff for him, she said to me, what is this nigga pissing in your mouth? And I'm like, who mama?
How did we get here? How did we jump to?
Because I wouldn't pick her up from work.
Huh?
I wouldn't pick her up from work because I was doing something. And she said, what is he pissing in your mouth?
Of all the things he could be doing, mama. No, it's not.
No, my mom is very matter of fact, blunt. I don't know. She just that's the way she's always my whole life. Still now. Like
he's blowing my back out, Mom. That's what he's doing.
That's exactly what he's doing.
I'm digmatized. So you was digmatized?
Yeah, man.
When she found out about the tattoo, she flipped her lid. Like flipped it. She's
how did you end it with the toxic nigga? With the nigga you was digmatized? How did that end?
He kept going back to his kid's mom. He only had one son. But the last straw was when I caught him over there. And she gave me $10 for gas.
She like, girl, let me help you, sis. Go, sweetie.
Since I don't work there anymore, I can tell this story. So I used to work at Walgreens. And I worked in a pharmacy. And so basically, if I typed your name in, I could get your address, basically. So I knew her name, but I couldn't, I just didn't know, what was going on between them. So I typed the name in, boom, her address came up. Now she lived in Maywood off 9th Street. And one Saturday morning, I took one of my girlfriends with me and we went over there. I even posted the screenshots of the story from me and my girl talking about it. We went over there and I'm looking for his car and it's parked in the driveway. So I'm like, okay, there go this nigga car. What do we do? Now we in Maywood. So I'm like, what do we do? She like, gee, we finna get out here. We finna tear this motherfucking crib up. I'm like, okay. So we got some clothes.
I like this friend. This is my energy.
We don't tear this crib
up. So she got some clothes. We got some clothes in the backseat. Just a couple of clothes. Got some clothes in the backseat. And so some drawers, t-shirts, shit like that. So she like, I'm gonna ring the doorbell and bitch, you better say what you need to say when he come up here. So she rings the doorbell. We just standing there. She rings it again. This nigga comes up in his drawers with no shirt. So I'm like, this what we on? He like, what you doing here? I'm like, this what we on? I just took my son to school. I'm like, no, this what we on. So we going back. So this bitch in the background taking the drawers, throwing them all in the trees. She throwing out. She like, stop talking to him. Tear this shit up. So she making the car.
Wait, this your friend?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
The car alarm go off. The car alarm is going all off. Now we ain't yeah.
I feel like what we talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
She like, gee, tear this shit up, throw this shit everywhere. She like,
helicopter this bitch in the trees.
Yeah, so I'm like, we can't do that. We in Maywood now. She like, bitch, I don't care where we from, cause she from.
I don't give a fuck. Yes.
So I'm like, we gonna go to jail. So she like, he like, let me go put, my shirt on. And I said, no, so we going back and forth. We talking and shit. And I'm like, is she in there? So he like, going back and forth. And I just was like, this it. Like, this that was for me was the last straw. Like, you know how men say, it ain't me until you can touch me, or if you actually see me and I see you, then you didn't see me doing it. But I saw him
in your drawers.
And I was like, that's it. And I think I cried. I cried for a long time. I didn't mess with nobody for almost like 2 years. Like I was going through it. Like through it. Like
Jesus, you was big one, says, honey.
Listen to this. We get back to y'all probably wouldn't even be sitting here talking to me right now if it wasn't for her. We get back to the house. She like, gee, we finna pack up all this shit. So he had Jordans. This one Pelly was all, She like, can I have this Pelly? So I'm like, yeah, because I'm all, I'm like,
I fucking love this bitch.
She going through it. She like, that nigga, G, fuck that nigga. We gonna tear this shit up. So I said, I just want to get in the tub and just think. So now we've been drinking. Drinking.
In the tub and think.
So I say,
and friend is like, girl, I need this Pelly. I need these J's.
I get in the bath, but I fall asleep in the tub. This bitch didn't come in there and get me till I almost drowned. And she like, gee, you can't be on this shit. We G's, we not. And I'm like, I'm not like that. I'm like, I love. Like, up.
I'm not like that.
Like crying and soaking wet. I'm totally wrinkled because this bitch done left me in there for almost like 2 hours. So I'm almost dead. And she like, you got to get it together. So we end up just packing all this shit up. Drove to his mama house. I politely set the bags with my cousin on the porch. And that was it. That was it. I let him go.
Never fucked with him again. Okay.
But I definitely let him go that night. Some years later. That don't count though. But some years later. But it's a like, you know, I'm good. Never.
I miss toxic dick like that. I miss
it
that.
was I don't know.
I don't know about that, bro.
I don't know. It's time for me to have another one of them. It's been a minute. I know I'm old now, but I need come on, man. I just need one more. Come on, man.
I just knew things were bad when I was sitting outside his house with them poles ready to break that nigga leg. And I was like, this is not okay.
Don't you miss that? Don't for miss that. Just baby, because that's peak good dick. That's like really, really. Don't you just for 1 second
not go to prison? I'm fucking 42.
Just for one night. Just for one night. We ain't gotta have no whole long.
And I know somebody finna judge again, but I don't care. So he had went to jail. And I'm like, I'm down for this nigga. I don't give a fuck. You know, whatever you need me to do. So I'm like, I'm finna cut these rocks up and I'm gonna sell them for him so he don't lose his customers. If that wasn't the dumbest shit I had ever done in my fucking life.
Did you know what you were doing?
I watched him. I watched him a million trillions. I'm slicing with the little razor blade, chopping it this way and shit. And his friend over there, he like, yeah, you were down, bitch, man. This type of bitch I need. Woo. So I'm like, yeah, cause that's my nigga. And, so now I got his phone, his customers calling, and my dumb ass don't really know what to do. They like, yeah, meet me on, and I'm like, oh my God. So I'm sliding through alleys and shit, throwing shit out the window and trying to get shit back, you know. And he like, man, when he got out, you held it down for me and shit. Then I had bought him this ring, right? This pinky ring. Girl, it was
not a pinky ring. Girl.
That I did. Like, that's why I say my book would be like the best seller, because I did a lot of really dumb shit for no reason. Just I could not believe I could have went to jail. I could have a felony. Like that's
like jail, not like we're gonna hold you for a couple of days.
Right. I'm like, what the fuck possessed you to what? I just don't even know what possessed me to do it. I'm in there unballing shit out the aluminum foil and shit, trying to.
You a real loud motherfucking drug dealer, girl. They want to know where the $10 come in at. Who gave you this?
It was the dumbest shit I had ever did in my life. The dumbest.
And I stalked a nigga one time and I foolishly used my own car. I didn't even I just did a quick little drive by. I wasn't even stopping. I wasn't on no bullshit and nothing. And they for sure went back and said, oh man, I saw your girl. She drove. I'm like, damn, man.
No, I wanted people to, like, when I did it, I like I said, we was renting cars. And when I did it, like, it had got so bad. There's a police station on, what is that, Central and, damn, what is that? Central, right over the bridge, Central and something. And
real West Side, we don't know.
Oh shit!
I get off on Central all the time over on 55.
No, it's past North Avenue. But
I'm not going that far.
Turnkey. Now the turnkey is the person in the jail that when you go in, they turn the key to lock it for you to go in to the I guess the bullpen cell, whatever. And one night he didn't come home, and I'm frantic. I'm like, oh my God, he could be dead, blah, 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 blah. I'm looking for him. So I say, shit, let me check the police station. But he had went there previously, so me and the turnkey had got kind of cool. So I take, I'm calling him, hey, is, boo-boo, there? And he like, no. And I'm like, he not there? He like, no. This nigga walks in the next morning. He got numbers written all on his hand that they do in the police station.
And they process you, yeah.
So what happened? Man, Joe, I had got drunk and the police pulled me over and they took me to jail. I said, they let you go? And he said, yeah. I said, where'd you go? He said, Central. What the fuck is Central and whatever? And I said, oh, really? But I come to the turn. This motherfucker had a marker in the car where he would write the numbers on his.
Girl, stop it.
And had never even been to jail. That's how bad it was. You know what I'm saying? That's just how bad it really was. Like he would just do shit like that. I don't know if nobody, well, West Siders would know about Cindy Lynn right off.
About Cindy Lynn.
Okay, so yeah, I found a card for there with his ID. Now you know you got to get your ID and they give you the room key, and so it was together though. And I'm like, and he said, "Oh, I'll let Michi borrow this." So y'all don't even look alike. Now we arguing. He done punched me on my nose. Now my nose bleeding. And then we get home in juice. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
All the stories end with dick. All of them. Every single
All of them. All of them.
The more toxic, the more it's going to end with dick.
And it was just so bad. Like, it's just, now that I think about it, I'm like, you stayed with somebody for 8 years and did all this, but I don't even know why. But yes, I do, because his shit was the bomb.
Girl, because of the dick.
That's the only reason.
The dick.
You just cannot imagine your life without that shit. Like, what will my life be?
Listen to this. So when I first, I had a Ford Expedition when I graduated, and my dad had bought it. It was ice blue, like water, right? I was geek. Used to be riding down Roosevelt, thinking I'm just the shit. So when I needed some new tires for my car, and he took me to the tire place and bought brand new tires, all 4 for my truck.
Shit.
So I'm really like, oh my God, this nigga just.
He bought me all 4, girl. He bought me all 4.
You balling? That's like a stack.
I got all 4.
Exactly. He ain't bought me 2, bitch. He bought me all 4.
4, yes.
That's bad.
Now that I'm older, I'm like, that was reeling me in. So it was a braid shop on North Avenue in Central that I used to go to faithfully. And I said, oh, I want to get my hair braided. He said, no problem. Go there. Get your shit braided. Came up there, paid the money. I'm in there geek smiling. Other women looking like, ugh. I had only known him like maybe a week then. And he told me, like, you spoil. I'm gonna make sure you don't be spoiled. You spoil. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then we end up moving to Hyde Park, and it just, I probably shouldn't have never moved out of my mama's house so young, you know. And I moved there with him, and it just, I had cooking. It was the worst. Now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, I did some food shit, and I shouldn't. It was fucked up. Now that I back, like, I did some really goofy shit. I did some really irresponsible shit that could have landed me shit in prison. Not just the county, prison.
You know, that shit like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Man, you got to give yourself a little bit of, space and all of that.
I just had dick on the brain. That's all.
And you were young. Yeah.
My mom was like, you going crazy. You just, anything this nigga say, dude, you just running, to go do it. And you didn't put cars in my name. And I just bought cars. Shit. Tax time. I'm at the dealership like, yes, I would like to get this Monte Carlo. No, I don't even fucking drive my car. Like, why am I buying this?
Love. Toxic relationships are draining as fuck. I just need one more, just one more, not a full relationship.
I don't even have the energy for this one. So I don't think
for the toxic shit, no.
I don't know. I really believe in this 7-year itch. Well, mine might be 10, but I really believe in it because I'm just like, I like coming in and eating my taco that was left in the refrigerator and nobody else ate it. I like laying on the couch, drinking some wine and letting the breeze blow through and lighting a candle or whatever. Like, I just enjoyed that.
Those things you can't do with your man?
No.
Why?
Because you want to do it by yourself.
cold. The window was up and it's so cold. Oh my God. It's just always something. And I'm just like, it's just shut the fuck up. Like, and that's,
Fair. Fucking fair.
I just can't grasp the concept of, I just want, freedom.
Hey,
Damn.
we
I'm
don't do that.
old as I am, and I've never truly just ever been single.
So what you gonna do if going forward you gonna give yourself time? You gonna be single for a minute? You're not gonna hop right back in no shit. Like what's
That
okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna juice when I want to, and no spending the night.
Y'all been saying Drew saying it's been sending me. Y'all have really been taking me back to.
I can't say. I just don't know why I just can't. But I've always like it just. But yeah,
She laughed because I just used that word earlier today.
Yeah, I have to say juicing. I don't know why. It's just I just want to, and I want you to spend the night. Um, I don't want to cook you breakfast. I don't want to do none of that. We don't have to go to breakfast.
No.
I don't want to do none of that. Let me just call you. Yeah, you come. Okay, you come. Okay, and then you finna go. All right, let me know. Just text me when you get there. I don't. That's all I want. I want nothing else. Nothing.
I know that you said you had questions for her. Do you have more questions for her?
Yeah. So the first question was like, what you want to be when you grow up? And the reason why I asked this, and I'm so happy that you kind of referenced this a little bit, because for those of y'all that are listening and don't know Miss Parker, this woman is a master fucking sleuth. She is going to find out every fucking thing about somebody,
Yeah.
particularly in this group.
If I, but like, let me say this to Steve, and I'm pretty sure he's not watching, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Girl, it's not just Steve. It's a whole bunch of people that you didn't put like, you know what? It's not adding up.
But this is my thing. Like, it wasn't like, I don't want nobody to think like I purposely was looking for, but like when you like say like, yeah, I got this model, she's shitting on y'all. And you're not just talking about me, you're talking about other women. So if she's shitting on us, I want to see, what's going on? Like, what's to y'all? Now, for me, like, when people like, oh, people be lying in a group and they be telling these stories and they be lying, I'm going to always come back with a text message, a picture, something to be like, shut the fuck up. Because I'm gonna put my Uno card on the table and be done with the game, and that's the end of it. Now I don't have to prove nothing to nobody, and don't nobody have to prove nothing to me. But when you steady, constantly doing it, then just prove it. That's all. That's all it was for me. You can't call me sloppy or fat or ugly, because that's the ringing thing through the group all the time. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's ugly. These bitches ugly in here. They ugly. They average. They ugly.
You call ugly every day in that damn group.
And it's like, well, who is that? Oh, that's your girl. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's ugly to somebody. And I'm not going to say, but everybody is unattractive to somebody. Something about somebody is always going to be unattractive. I used to have a lot of moles. And I paid money to have all my moles removed. Now I still have some that just come back on their own because they do. And me and this dude arguing, he like, well, get that bird shit off your face. And it was funny as fuck to me because it did look like bird doo-doo. So it was funny. But my thing is this: everybody's gonna find something ugly and not attractive about somebody. But I want people to start looking at themselves and saying, damn, I ain't all that. Mm-hmm. I don't know if some of these motherfuckers do not have mirrors in their house or they and just be like, I'm like, we in our 40s, almost early 50s, and y'all still calling people ugly. Like, like for real? Like, that's so immature to me. Because I could come with so much other shit besides calling somebody ugly or unattractive. Like, I'm going to come up with a bunch of shit besides that. Because for me, for the person, I don't look at all that outside shit. That's not me. I'm too old to be looking at, because that shit going to fade eventually.
Very
that shit ain't going to get saggy. So I don't care when people be like, oh, I'm pretty and I'm this and I'm that. That shit don't stay the same all the time. It just don't. So I kind of get annoyed with the ugly comments and the fat comments and shit like that. Cause shit, I I used to be skinny, and then I just ate a lot of Jewtown Polishes and motherfuckers take for dinner and
Like you should.
jobs that make you sit down all day and
Yeah.
catch up with you, medication. I mean, there's so many different things going on in people's lives, and I remember somebody in the group told me you should give grace to people. Hit me and told me like you should give grace to people because you don't.
Right.
You don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, that kind of fucked me up, like damn, do I not give grace? And I'm like, I started reading some of my comments. I'm like, damn, I don't. Ooh, that do be sounding kind of. And so that's why I said I don't be trying to. I just be cracking a joke, having a
Yeah,
laugh.
what I say, yeah.
I will always hit somebody in the inbox, and anybody could tell you like, hey, if I said anything that offended you, I apologize. I'm just cracking a joke. I'm not trying to, if I took it too far, my apologies. I ain't trying because people can say what they want, but shit go outside the group sometimes.
Mm.
Booze and all this shit. Some people ain't rap tight, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That's true.
Besides just hee hee ha ha and and there, you know. So I think everybody should give people a little grace in there, and stop always with the ugly talk and that type of shit. But anything else, I'm all game for it. But I can't nobody say shit about me that I don't already say about myself. So
That's true.
I don't give.
So what y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna say about me? I
No.
already say.
I already look shit. The fat jokes, the mole jokes, the ears jokes, the bald spot joke. Like nothing. Even if somebody called my son ugly, I would laugh because it's just nothing. Because it's just nothing you can say that make me be like, did they really say that to me? Like, I don't like because when I leave the group, I talk to the people that I really talk to outside the group,
Yeah.
and that's enough for me. Everything else is just funny to me. Everything. So I
Okay.
don't think people need to laugh more in that. They just be, why do
They
you
really do.
why are you saying this? Oh, I don't care. And that's like, you take your time out to comment.
You care.
You do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because I know a lot of people that scroll past my posts and I scroll past theirs. And it's okay. We don't have to all interact with each other. It's okay.
Right.
And I'm okay with that. Like, I ain't even gonna say his name. Fuck it. But whatever. I just scroll past his post because we had an interaction and I didn't like it. And so therefore, I don't want to start no more shit. I just won't comment on shit he say, and he don't have to comment on shit I say. And we
Fair.
just did that, and we all good, and we good. That's it.
Well, I find you highly entertaining. So
I love every. No, I don't. No, I don't.
We
I
we
don't know.
all do.
I love everybody. I don't like everybody. And I do love everybody, and I don't wish ill will on nobody in there. But you're not gonna come for me and think that I'm not gonna say shit. That's the whole point. Like you can't call me no clown. You can't, get smart with me and then think I'm gonna be like, okay, no, I'm gonna say something back and we're just gonna interact until one of us stop. And I know I'm not. So I argue with a dude to 2 o'clock in the morning until we finally he was just like, fuck it. Like
Yeah.
I don't
I
care.
got Josie keeps putting up the eggplant emoji. Are you supposed to be talking about some dick right now? Does she want us to talk about some penis?
Dick so I ain't got no stories to tell. I done told y'all my stories. Ain't no new dick. She ain't had no dick in 2 months.
What about it though?
I don't know. Oh, she's like, yeah, she wants us to talk about some dick.
Okay, talk about it. What you want to know? Because I
You know, well, I guess we can. I can come up with some questions because these are things that Crystal and I have already talked about. So we can
okay.
just ask you.
Okay.
So, what's the best sexual experience you've ever had?
I know it's probably how many people watching first before I say it?
A lie, so go ahead and tell.
Oh, Josie said you got stories.
Ain't
Don't be
nobody in
playing in
here.
here.
Ain't nobody in here. You
I
know.
think it was.
She said, "Tell the hotel story."
But that was with another woman. So I don't know if that was like.
Well, we
I just
want to
said,
hear.
well, get your best sexual experience. It doesn't have to be a man.
You don't have
Sometimes it don't be a man. Nope. I'm just saying that they be struggling with
Ooh,
the
so
eating the
Pastor
vagina
Moore get
sometimes.
there. Wait, what's the hotel story?
I did. Oh, do they still? Okay, so if it's okay, let me ask you this: if it's two women, it's called a what? The two women and a man is called a what?
It's a threesome.
I
And
call it threesome, regardless of the
If
gender.
it's three people, it's a
Right.
threesome.
so if it's two men and a woman, what is it called?
A
It's a threesome.
threesome.
So
They
why
want
don't
to call it a train. It's a threesome.
why
Threesome means
call
three
it a
people
train if it's two men and a woman? Why do they call it?
because they don't want women to feel empowered. Damn, where'd she go?
Not her getting all the way out. Choo choo. Let me get up. I think all she got to do is click the link again.
Yeah, come back in.
What's the hotel story? Wait a
I know. I
minute.
want to see, girl. Was it at the Cindy Lynn?
Okay, because I was gonna ask y'all that is the Cindy Lynn, a little spot on the west side y'all be
It
going
is. You know me, girl. I've been to quite a few hourlies around the Chicagoland area.
to. Just nasty. You been in the 4 hour hollers?
Girl, all over out west, out south, Oak Lawn, Matson. Girl,
It's so long since I've been to a 4 hour holler, man. It's been years.
well, things were a little rough a couple of years ago because I was at the crib and Dude was at the crib with his people. So we had to do what we had to do, man. And we went to the Cindy Lynn. The Cindy Lynn wasn't that bad. I was like, this isn't.
I've been there. That's not from out west. Okay, look,
I'm not from out west either, but I was there, girl. I was there.
is the Cindy Lynn as bad as the one in Markham?
No, the Cindy to me, I didn't think the Cindy Lynn was that bad. There was one spot we went to. Was it the Shamrock? And I was like, oh hell no.
Never
Like
again.
was there a TV sitting on top of the TV? It was some hood ass shit that was going on. Like a TV was sitting on top of the TV, or there was a box fan on top of the air conditioner. And I was like, you know what?
They probably like, why y'all give a fuck? Come in here and fuck.
I know. So I was like, we're only here for like 4 hours.
You niggas want to watch TV or y'all want to fuck? What is it that y'all want to do?
What is the Shamrock? Toya said Shamrock is the fucking ghetto.
I be at the Shamrock too. So is it the Cindy Lynn or the Cindy Lou? What is it?
I thought it was Cindy. Maybe it's Cindy Lou. I thought it was Cindy Lynn. I just drove by it the other day.
Did I just make this up? Is it the Cindy Lynn or the Cindy Lou?
No, I think it's Cindy. I thought it was Cindy Lynn.
Y'all are nasty. So the Cindy Lynn is the Shamrock.
Yeah, those are out west.
In all my travels, I never frequented. None of my niggas have ever been from the fucking west side. Not ever.
Girl, I attract west side niggas like flies. Like
the Rock is worse than East of the Right. Is it?
I have been on Stony Island. That shit was trash.
I ain't never even been in there, and I know that shit is trash.
Once I was in my early 20s, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Okay, so rank them in order from best to worst.
The best is that spot out by Oceans. Remember, fuck. That has to be off of like 290.
What you want me to remember?
You was there because me and you and your guy got a room, and then me and this dude got a room the same night, and we was out. It's like right next to Ocean, the strip club. That one wasn't bad. Yeah, we both got rooms, so that one's not too bad. The place off 159th, like by that gas station. If you go east,
yeah.
That's probably number 2. Cindy Lynn would be 3. Shamrock would be 4, and that spot on Stony Island is. Oh wait, no. Let me add in. There's a spot on like this bitch be everywhere. Oh, Cicero with the jacuzzi suites.
Oh, I think I've been there before.
That's just actually not bad. Like me and the ex would just go there just to get the jacuzzi suite. Like we had an apartment, but we would go there because we just wanted to get in the jacuzzi. So I would put them at probably number 1 because I used to like going out there. Lincoln Avenue motels are the best of all the Gotham City motels.
Not the fucking Gotham City hotels. I ain't been to that. I mean, I've been to a lot of hotels, but the 4-hour hollers, I ain't been to a lot of them. I ain't never been. What Lincoln Avenue motels?
That's what I'm trying to think of. What's over on Lincoln Avenue?
You been to Stony Island?
Yeah, girl. I was like 21, 22. We'll never do that shit again. Never. That's
baby.
I didn't want to sit on the bed. I did not want to sit on the bed. I was like, there's definitely was there some white substance in the bathroom, and I was like, is this crack?
You was deep in the trenches, G.
Is that crack you're smoking?
Well, I sent Miss Parker the link. I don't know. I resent her the link. I don't know where she went.
She was on her laptop. Her laptop might have died.
Oh, come on.
I know. We was just about to get to some dick stories or pussy tales.
Who knows? Who knows which one is
we don't even know what's about to happen.
Nah, Michelle, you got to tell her story now. Well, what happened when she went to the hotel room with this lady?
Her story. I need to know which room was she at? Sis, where were you at?
What's happened with this lady? Look, I don't got no dick stories. Ain't nothing happened to me. I've been chilling, I guess. Ain't shit happen.
What's your it's the holiday special. I am lit, so I'm trying. There was a lot of alcohol. What were you drinking, sugar?
Got some Migos.
I saw something red.
Oh, cranberry juice.
Oh. Girl, so I mean, ain't shit in my cup now. First of all, I want y'all to see how big this fucking mug is. The shit was full. So it was like 2.5 shots of that whiskey with the ginger and vanilla.
Nice. Hey, Rod.
And it had hot chocolate, sugar, cinnamon. And then I put the vodka whip shots on it. Bitch, I'm lit.
Those Cardi B whip shots are fire. I should have had some before now. Because they've been out for a long time.
Been there for a minute.
I never see them when I'm out though to buy. I've never been at a liquor store and seen them or at Benny's.
I feel like Benny's must have just got these because I've never seen them at Benny's.
They're actually fire though.
But they're in the vodka aisle. So next time you go to Benny's.
Oh, maybe. No, I'll be in the vodka aisle. I thought maybe not though.
Go to the vodka aisle. Get your whip shots. Okay. So
someone wants to know, is that a recipe or you just winged it?
I was just winging some shit, guys. I'll be up in the kitchen making all types of random ass shit. That sounds like it'd be delicious together. So it's the holidays. If Santa could bring you a sexy gift, what would it be?
MMF threesome. Yeah.
Why? Do you have like somebody in mind that you would like to do an MMF with?
I don't have the 2 guys. I have 1 guy. I don't know who the second guy would be.
Have you talked to the guy about it already?
Yeah.
And they're cool with it?
I don't know, man. I can't tell. Kind of, but but a little bit, but not really. Kind of.
Well, what you mean, kind of, but not really?
I mean, he said yeah, but he sounded kind of, reluctant. So I don't know. I didn't get like a definite answer.
I feel like you need to try harder.
I know. What you want me to do? How do I try harder? What you mean?
No, I just think you just really need to be like, this is something I really want to do.
Yeah, but I don't want to force you into doing some shit you don't want to do.
No, but I need you to be like concrete answer. Like, no, I'm not doing this, or like, don't be flighty about this.
Please.
Like, you don't have to touch the other guy's dick. Like,
go to both. Men are easy as fuck. I know, but if they always got some type of hang-ups or some shit, and you know what I'm saying, some extra shit, I'd be like, yeah, come on, man.
Oh,
not her looking like the damn Grim Reaper, girl.
Girl, we can't see a facial feature the first.
Oh my goodness, I'm sitting by the wall.
What happened? What happened at the hotel with the lady?
It wasn't just. See, that's why I was asking the question. Like, is it still considered? What is it considered when it's two men?
Threesome. A fucking threesome.
Well, so why do people say it's a train?
Because they
don't want to accept the fact that women like to get pleased by two men at one time.
Two dicks. I feel like if I had to suck two dicks, though, oh God, it would be exhausting.
But you know what? I don't like oral sex.
Giving it or
receiving it?
Receiving it. Yeah,
like you don't want to like.
I don't.
So do you like to give it though?
Yes.
Sorry, this probably was really weird on camera.
Yes, I do not. I just don't like it. I don't know why. It's never been. And I hate when men say, "Oh, you ain't never had the right man to do it." Like it's just not a. It don't turn me on. It's not a turn on at all.
You could go through the remainder of your life and never get your pussy ate ever again.
Yes.
Yeah. So, do you like? Is it the feeling you don't like? Do you think it's like a lack of sensation or control? Because you're not really in control when he's.
Yeah, you're not. But I'm not the whole control type of person. It's just I just don't like it. Just don't do nothing. I don't understand what it's supposed to do. For me, I just don't like it. Now,
make you come.
No, but if I do it, then I'm just like all balls to the wall. Like I squat, you stand up, whatever. Like that type of shit turn me on. Yeah. But all that licking and because I know I don't see how men like. I don't care what nobody say. I don't see how men like it because I done licked on the coochie and I'm just like, this ain't what it is. Like, how y'all doing this? Like, ugh, all these crevices and shit. Like, oh,
I mean, it's a lot down there. It's a lot down there. Yeah. Like,
and for me, I just feel like it's just too much going on down there. I just rather feel some smooth veins and skin in my mouth, and that's it. I don't. It's just too much. You got a lot of shit you got to work through with vaginas.
Okay, so look, I want my ass and pussy ate. I can't relate. I've had my armpits and toes. Like, what happened with the armpits?
The armpits.
Now I'm gonna have to tell you, I ain't never had my armpits. I ain't never had my armpits licked. So
I mean, that's what's up though, but I don't know. That's a lot.
What's the sensation of having your armpit licked?
It probably tickle. Shit, I don't know.
I don't know about that one, Miss Brown.
Well, we ain't never been there. We ain't never had that done before.
That shit tastes like secret. I don't know if you want to be licking up all my secret.
I was trying to figure out like what would it. I don't know.
But there are some guys who just want to lick and suck everything. So
true.
I mean, he probably was like, shit, armpits is next on the fucking list. But what happened at the hotel with the lady?
Well, so I'm thinking, okay, we finna do this threesome. Okay, that's okay. And she comes in the room and, you know, she's a pretty girl. She really was. And of course, I'm kind of jealous now because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, she was pretty. And they just was being too chummy.
Did you know the guy?
Huh?
Did you know the guy?
It was my guy.
Okay, so your guy proposes a threesome to you.
Yes.
And then you're like, okay, cool. Who is the girl?
Yeah. He goes to get her. We're at the embassy on stage. He goes to get her.
I
And
stayed there.
I'm waiting, hyping myself up like, yeah, I can do this. This ain't shit. Yep. So now I'm drinking. And this is when I'm drinking Tangeray. So I'm like, yeah, I get
Ooh.
yeah. So I'm like, I got this. This ain't nothing. So he comes back with her and they all chummy. And I'm just not feeling it now. So I go in the bathroom, I call my cousin, I'm like, girl, he didn't came. She like, G up, you gotta get it together, cause if you
Is
ain't
this
gonna do
my same friend from earlier?
no, I said my cousin. But she like
Oh, your cousin. Okay.
she like if you don't do it, else gonna do it and so I'm like, yeah, you right. So I go back out. And I mean, they kissing, they hug. I mean, like they was like really intimate with each other. Like I guess
now, who did he explain to you that she was?
just somebody he knew. She's just a girl he
No, he
knew.
knew her all right.
She cool people, and you ain't got nothing to worry about. This just something we doing, and she don't mean shit. But I mean,
they're not behaving in a way as if
no, they on some Lifetime movie network shit, and I'm just like, and I'm sitting there like. What do I do? Do I rub her leg? Do I rub her knee? Like, what the fuck do I do?
Because y'all look like y'all having a good time, man.
That's a great time.
Right.
Eventually, I get, kind of ushered in, and it's going on, and we doing our thing, and I'm trying to like fuck on him, and she just steady. I'm just like, this bitch is making me mad. And so he like, chill out. He trying to be the mediator. Chill out. You doing too much. Chill out. And I'm like, no, you doing, so now I'm getting loud. Okay. And he like, yo, chill the fuck out. So I'm getting loud and she like looking at me like, what the fuck wrong with her? So I'm going off. And I start coming at her. Like, bitch, you and she like, what? So now
we're supposed to be fucking.
Y'all are out here arguing. This is the wrong thing to do.
I was going through too much. So then I'm going off. So we get to tussling. Now imagine.
Are y'all naked?
Yes, 2 naked ass women, titties slapping, just tussling. His dick swinging back and forth. He tussling with, like this shit is, So now it's loud, and of course the front desk got contacted.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, so
3 naked
titties slapping in the background. Someone come help.
So we going at it, we going off. It's explosive. The police get there. I'm drunk.
God, this is the worst threesome ever.
I'm drunk, naked.
We supposed to be fucking.
So the police like, ma'am, please, put this sheet on, talking to me and shit. And I'm trying to stand there and talk. And of course, he trying to be all the mediator and shit. And I could feel it. I could just feel it. I'm like, oh my God, I feel it. And the officer talking, it was a woman, and she talking to her, and I just throw up. So now they like, oh hell no, So
you naked in the hotel room throwing up.
Yeah, so they escort me out. I'm in the car. Yeah, I'm in the car bawling, crying. I mean, like to the point where when I wake up the next morning, my eyes is swollen. And I'm like, he don't love me. And she's like, ma'am, I don't think that was a good idea. So she's trying to give me advice and shit. And I'm not going to take you to jail because I'm thinking she finna take me to jail. And she's like, I'm not going to take you to jail. So I try to go to my mama's. Wrong fucking decision. Wrong decision. So I'm over there talking.
She about to cuss her clean out.
She was like, "This is what you get for messing with niggas in the neighborhood and niggas this and niggas ain't shit." So I'm crying. Mom, listen to me. She like, "Oh fuck that. What was you doing at the motherfucking police come to my motherfucking house? I in the whole years I done lived, ain't no police ever been here, and I ain't even had no motherfucker." And so I'm just like, this is just. So now I'm crying. He ends up, which is the worst, coming to get me.
We'll know why Aisha is in the dark like the fucking Grim Reaper.
And we get home, and we do what we do.
Because every story that ended with
We do.
Then we had sex.
I'm like,
It
how
was
could
thick at the end. I don't care.
I didn't care. I was like, how could you do that to me? You was making love to her. And he like, bitch, I wasn't making, woo, and he calling me all type of names. I'm like, but I love you. And he like, here you go with this crying shit again. This is the shit I be talking about. They're like, oh, don't leave me and all this bullshit. And then it just went down.
Child.
Did you ever try to do that again?
With another woman, no. Because I don't think I could ever.
She's like,
I just can't do that. I want the attention. I don't want to share with nobody. That's just too much. No. I don't want her there. You have to be really mature to do that type of shit. Like super mature. And I'm not mature enough for that.
That's a fact.
Not mature enough for that. I don't want her moaning. I don't want her kissing you. I could feel the rage in me when they was doing it, and I just was like, I'm finna burst.
So none of this crossed your mind before she showed up?
No, because I'm thinking like he gonna be all on me. He gonna, I'm his woman.
Especially if he my man, I might.
That's what I was thinking.
I might that too.
I was like the visitor, like I was the person they brought in.
Okay.
And just it didn't work out, but I'd never do that again. Never. No. I wouldn't.
Nakia said, what made you want to do a threesome in the first place?
Thinking that would keep him.
Oh.
Thinking that would make him be like, man, she really down for me. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time he juicing on this girl, and I didn't even know it. So I'm thinking like, oh, if I do this, and he like, and then they talking to you and shit like, man, it ain't nothing. It's just, that ain't shit. You my woman. You gonna always be my woman. Ooh. And I'm like, okay. He's like, I'm gonna just go pick up. I'll be back. And he took so fucking long coming back. So now I'm just drinking. And when I get drunk, I'm not one. Back then, I wasn't one of those nice drunks. I wasn't. I was either a crier or a fighter, and it was nothing in between. So either whatever mood I was in, I was gonna cry or I was gonna fight. And that night it was fight, because I'm like, they making love, like they was like
in it.
Yeah, like I was not there basically. Like I was just an accessory.
Right? Oh, what you want?
I did. And and doing all that, they just did too much. If it was just had been regular, I would have been like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. But they did the whole gazing into each other's eyes and lifting her thigh up and shit. I'm like, this is too much,
Your thought they was having sex.
Yeah.
Baby.
And I didn't want that. I wanted to focus. I thought it was supposed to be on me and them two. But that didn't. Could you stop? Don't do that. I just don't do that. Yeah, but it was, I never. I never do that again. Not with no woman. No.
I mean, you tried. I
did. Let me take that back. Not in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Not in a relationship. Just like the time. Don't do that. Just like. I remember one time we was we was fighting and I hit my head on it was some rough sex and I hit my head on the headboard and he thought he killed me. And I tried to play like I was dead and this nigga put a sheet on me. And the only reason he ended up trying to argue with me again is because I started laughing. I couldn't hold it in. I couldn't hold that shit in no more. I could not believe this nigga thought I was dead. Like, dead.
It was like, rest in peace, bitch.
I know.
This nigga threw that sheet over me so quick. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, what was he gonna do with me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
girl,
if I wouldn't have laughed, what was Like he cussed me the fuck out after. But I'm thinking like, what was he gonna do with me? Was he
what
gonna
you cussing me out for? You the one sent me up to glory. What you cussing me out for?
I could, like if I had the light, I wish I had the light, cause I mean we going at it like animals, and he hit my head on the headboard, and I just go like, and then I like close my Chase. I don't know what's going on with him. Stop. And I stopped pretending like I stopped breathing.
Girl, when you was toxic for real.
So bad. And this nigga like, babe. And he's shaking me and shit, and I'm just not moving. And of course he drunk. And I felt that motherfucking sheet just glaze my face. I'm like, is this a motherfucking sheet over my face? Like, what the fuck was like, what was he gonna do with me? Like, I'm like,
that is funny as fuck.
He probably would have took me out and buried me for real. Like, that's how bad he was, for real. So, whoever he with now, I don't know the man that he's, become now. But
I was about to say,
girl, me too. I was about to say, you don't know the man he's with now.
I don't know the man.
I said the man that he's become now. I don't know.
The man he's with now. I don't know what he's into.
Like, I fucked him up with being dead. That nigga said, no more bitches for me.
Right.
Probably not. No. I did have a boyfriend that started liking men.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. His name was Dante. Anybody know him? He was from out west. But yeah, he started.
He was.
Like, don't say names on the show. Y'all come right in. Like,
oh, well, I mean, he like men now, so it's not like it's a secret now. But yeah, he like men.
So y'all dated, and now you done moved on to men.
No, it was. I think it was always in him.
Ooh.
He's having a good old time.
I think it just was always in him.
Definitely.
Sorry. I think it was just always in him, and he just, I don't know. He was sneaking dick at one point.
I find out you're sneaking dick, I'm gonna kill you.
But it's a lot.
I can sneak some dick right now.
These men can say what they want to. I'm not gonna say all of them because I know they're gonna jump on me in the comments, but. It's a lot of men out, some little men out here doing it. And I'm not going to say majority. It's some men out here doing it. It really is. And they don't think it's gay because they're not the person it's getting done to. They're the person.
So you doing the bending?
Huh?
That's the first thing that popped up in my head was, you doing the bending? Ain't nobody did to me over.
That movie was terrible. But yeah, I think that they think it don't count if they not the person that's getting it done to them. And that, because I've heard a lot of conversations about me and like, oh, well, yeah, it don't get done to me, so I ain't gay. So, but he definitely liked men. Cause his favorite position, just turn around from the back. And I think any man that constantly always say that, don't do that. Yeah, something.
Shut up, somebody was his nickname. Shut up.
What you say?
Leroy about what's his name? Tay.
Nah, his name was just Dante. No. No. His name was just Dante. But no, but I don't like oral sex. I'd rather just give. I like the firmness.
Hey, it's a small piece of me that die every time I hear somebody say that. It just, they don't like to receive oral sex. It just a small part of me just passes away. Like
I've never been, and I always hate when men say, "Oh, cause I ain't never did it," and that has absolutely nothing to do with it. I'm more I'm more of a pleaser.
So like, what's going through your head when they're like down there eating you out, and you're just like,
did I unplug the air conditioner? I mean, like, I'm just not thinking about that.
During head?
You know what I've noticed though? A lot of people who consider themselves like pleasers, like real for real life pleasers, they really don't enjoy having someone else like please them orally. Like they just really don't. Like
I don't.
Yeah, like I've met like men who are like really, really like real life pleasers, but they don't necessarily have to have their dick sucked, all day. Like they could take it or leave it, either. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
And I am. I don't. I just don't. I don't want that done. I don't. I don't know. It just don't turn me on.
but it does turn you on to give head. Like it really.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I will squat, play with it while I'm doing it. Like play with myself. I'm saying while I'm doing it. Like that's what I like. I don't. You don't have to. No. And you know what I think happened to me one time? This guy kept begging me, oh baby, I just, and I'm like, fuck it, go ahead, eat it. And he fell asleep.
He fell asleep before, during, or after?
During.
Nigga, how you fall asleep eating pussy,
He
nigga?
said he's tired. And that was in 1999. And I just,
You never looked back since?
that was it. I just was like, fuck this shit. This is lame. Like, no, I don't want you to. And I've had boyfriends that be like, well, what's wrong with you? I want to do it. And I'm like, no, I'm doing somebody else. I'm good. I don't want to do that.
Hey, not you fell asleep while eating my pussy, nigga.
Yes.
Shut up.
Yes.
I would feel some type of way.
I didn't feel no type of way because he worked construction and I just thought he was shit tired. And I just left it at that. But I'd rather do it. I'd rather do everything myself. I wanna do that because I wanna hear men be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to do me.
They can say, damn, why they eating your pussy?
I don't want them to. Just don't, and then don't. Oh, then you try to kiss me. Oh my God, no! Like no, lips be all waxy or glistening, and it be in your beard. Oh God, I get immediately turned on. Like
I would be immediately turned on. Like
I'd be turned off so bad. Like
I don't know.
Immediately turned on. We learn so much about y'all every time one of y'all goes on these shows.
I'd be like, get that. I'd be like, wipe that off. Like, no. I'm more of you can suck my tits. Oh, that definitely pinch my nipples. Stop it, that type of stuff. But anything else, nope, don't do it. Nope, don't go down at all. Don't try to. Don't slide them off. Don't slide no panties off with your teeth. Don't do none of that shit.
So you don't like having your salad tossed either, then?
Nope. Nope. Because I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but I am really. I don't want to say. I'm not gonna say goofy, but I laugh at things that shouldn't even be laughed at. Like I have a really dark humor. And if somebody does that, I just feel that I'm gonna fart, and it's just gonna, like fuck me up, and it's just gonna be over with. And that's just that. And that's some shit you just can't hold in. You gotta let it go and just. I don't know if it tickle
your booty hole.
I don't know if it tickle or like what if it's tickling and you gotta laugh and then you fart like.
Then he gonna have a good time back there.
That shit don't tickle though.
No, now I've had a guy ask me like, "Can you lick?" And I'm like, "Lick what?" Like you don't have a vagina, so what you want? He's like, "Well, I never had my my ass licked." I'm like, oh. And I didn't realize that men,
some men
like that.
Did you do it?
Did you like it?
No.
Oh.
This nigga eating ass, but not. Oh, you are sucking dick. You're not eating your pussy. That's you don't eat your pussy,
right? No. No. I just don't. I don't know. It's something about it that just. I don't know. Maybe it's too wet. I don't know. That sounds stupid, but I don't know.
That sounds amazing.
I know. I
know it's something out there.
Time, Miss Parker.
Huh?
This all sounds like a great time, Miss Parker.
It is. It really is. I mean, I know people judge, but 2 men I think is great. think it's beautiful.
Wait, you did 2 men?
How many people watching this?
It's just 2 people on here. That's it.
I don't like Mickey face when you said that.
She all every time. You gotta let me lie, girl. Dang, you gotta keep a straight face when I lie.
Yeah, fuck you back in the day. Yep.
Oh, you guys, so you had 2 men.
Yep. So, yep.
You say so?
Judge your mamas. Judge your mamas before y'all start in the
Well, you know, we don't judge. I don't know about the people watching, but Crystal
and before they start, judge mamas. Yep, I sure did. Yep.
Nigga, I ain't judging you. She asked me what did I want Santa to bring me, and I said an MMF. I ain't.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it. Yep, I sure have. Yep, and it was the most beautiful experience I had.
Oh my God, I can't imagine.
They did not touch each other in no way, shape, or form. Before anybody say something crazy, they didn't do that.
You did the Eiffel Tower?
We did. It was beautiful. But I mean, the most. It was beautiful. It. I felt like a princess.
See?
Okay, so pause.
I gotta get to it.
Because to feel like a princess meant that they were catering to you.
Yes, they were.
And you just said that you don't like to be catered to.
Not like that. Not that thing. They wasn't doing that. They wouldn't need no
coochie. Nigga, you got 2 mouths here and nobody eat no pussy.
Nope.
Oh
bruh,
nope.
Fucking thing.
I when I say that, what's funny to me is when I say that to women, they like, "Oh my God, you don't like that?" And I'm like, "No, I don't."
I can get here from 2 different niggas.
No, and then that means they eating behind each other. No, no.
Yes. Yes.
No. Oh no.
It is illegal. Wait, so y'all did the Eiffel Tower? You had to suck 2 dicks. Did you suck 2 dicks? Please tell me you sucked 2
Yes, I did. And Judge Mamas.
Yes, I did.
Judge Mamas. Yep.
Did you have double penetration?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Y'all having a good time.
Judge away. I don't care.
Everybody see you motherfucking way. You with him.
I know. I was gonna say, girl, you in the dark like Deep Throat. Like nobody knows who you are.
That's even better. But yeah, it was.
They didn't touch each other.
No. Not that I'm aware of. I'm not going. I didn't see none of that. I did.
The guys be so worried about touching each other. Why is that the first thing y'all worried about?
It don't even work like that. I don't know. It don't even work like that.
What you mean it don't work like that?
Like, where would they be touching each other at? When men be like, I don't want to touch. Where are you touching him at? Like, how are y'all touching?
All right, but what if they did though? What would you have done? Like, what if they reached over and kissed each other?
I probably would have got up.
like, all right, I'm out.
I would have left.
On that note,
I definitely would have left.
Lyric wants to know, how did you have double penetration and they didn't touch each other?
He don't even sound. I don't understand how do you think they touch each other? That's the question I want to know.
Balls.
He might think both of them had they dick in your pussy at the same time or some shit.
Well, he must have one in the booty and one in the coochie to not touch each other.
He said she did the Eiffel Tower.
So I'm not understanding now. I don't even understand, why is that in your mind thinking when you go into something like that with a woman? Why would men even think about that?
I would just assume if we are having an MMF threesome that the 2 of us can honestly steer clear from one another's.
It's very. I don't understand how people don't think it's not possible, because
I can see. I've never done it, but I can see that it could be very possible.
I mean, and there's enough people who watch porn that can be like, well, yeah, they don't. I mean, I don't know what they be watching or what they be worrying about. Like, that should be the last thing on your mind. You trying to,
Leroy's very concerned about their balls sliding. I don't know why that's at the top of his list of concerns during sex, but apparently balls are sliding.
Nigga, don't let your balls touch my balls, nigga.
Let them slide.
Thinking about that,
I not touch my balls.
I don't know what to tell them. I just I don't know what to tell them because from my eyesight, I wasn't even worried about none of that, to be honest. I was
because
just
you're a normal person because you're trying to have sex.
that's all I'm trying to do and feel great. That was it. All that other stuff was irrelevant to me. So I don't know about no train and all of the other shit everybody say. It's just, and if that's how they feel, then I guess I was the conductor and they was shit. The fuck.
Hey,
So I
I'm
don't,
here
I
for
don't.
it.
And what's funny to me is people are like, well, yeah, if men want to be, when they was talking about when I posted the pegging thing, and they were like, well, yeah, if a man want to be pegged and it's by a woman, then how is it gay? But then if I bring up two men having sex with a woman, oh, that's gay. Like, what, huh? So you okay with a man being juiced in his booty by a woman because it's a woman, but two like make it make sense. Like it's sex. Now, would I juice a man in his booty? Hell the fuck no.
You not
I don't.
paying nobody?
Hell no. That would never be a turn on for me. That would turn me off. Actually, no.
Everyone's so different. Oh my god.
I just think the whole process is interesting because like he's probably bending over and you're lubing his booty hole up. Like that would be
And
the
that's my
part
thing.
that I would be like, you know what? I'm gonna exit stage left. I just don't want to lube up anybody's booty hole.
This sounds like a great fucking time to me.
That's my thing. And then not even just that. It's just how do a man ask that? Like how do y'all even get into that? Like
I'm sorry. The shit that goes through my brain, like you sitting there kissing on you, and they see he turns on, toot that thing up.
You know, like where do y'all
roll? Like, hey.
Her and I did a show a long time ago about pegging, and this guy reached out to me from YouTube, and he was like, "I heard the show, like I watched the show. I want you to peg me. If I had knew him, I probably would have did it. Like if it wasn't like a complete friend, like a YouTube nigga, I might have would have did it. But it was a stranger, so I was like, nigga.
I just don't understand how. I mean, I know y'all. Have you ever watched gay porn?
That's all I watch is gay porn.
Two men?
Huh?
With men?
Yeah.
I
have too. Most women be like, oh my God. But yeah, I have. Because I want to know what's going on. Like,
I just like to hear men moan and be like really, really into it. They're not really, I mean, in regular porn, like you typically like hear the woman more than you do the man. But in gay porn, them niggas be in there getting down.
I feel like the women because I just feel like they're doing the most. Because when you watch women on women porn, the moans are definitely different.
Oh, really? I never paid attention.
Yes, because like on like the male female porn, they're like like it's like girl, no one's doing that.
No,
you watch
dramatic.
Nobody does.
The female porn, like they be like, ooh, like no, those are the most I've heard before. Like, stop, ladies doing porn, stop fucking faking the fun, because that shit is so whack.
Get judged because it's like, oh, if a woman why would you be watching two men have? That's nasty. But then men are okay with watching two women. I don't know. Whatever. I just do what I want to do.
Right, exactly. You like what you like, girl.
And that's it. That's all. I just like what I like, and I'm gonna do what I do. And shit, that's it. And I don't understand. Nobody should never have an issue with that. But pegging is just something I don't know about that one. I don't even know how to start off with spread no man booty cheeks and be like, yeah, been over. Like I don't know. I don't even know how you
same way you was eating ass. It's the same thing. You was eating.
That was by accident. Because
this nigga asshole accident.
Because you know down there and you sucking and you doing all that, and then he was like doing like you know, and I just was confused. And then I saw like the legs start going like,
oh hell no! See,
yes, what you mean?
And then I felt and I'm just like, what the fuck is he trying to say?
Eat this ass, girl. You about to eat this ass, girl.
Like, can you try it? I'm like, try it.
Try it.
Not him putting you on the spot like that. Like, girl, you already down there, so.
See where people was like, when I talked about shaving booty hair, people was like, ooh, who has booty hair? Like, come on.
They wax it's like an offered wax service to wax your booty hair.
People act
People
like
so weird.
Such thing is booty hair. There is booty hair. How many men though do you know going to get their booty hole waxed?
None.
How many men
that's probably long
in the shower shaving all the hair from their balls, and then they're like, let me open my ass crack up and shave back here too? Not many. So when I said that, people were like, "Ugh, who has hair in theirs?" A lot of people. It may not be a lot, but it's some booty hair. Booty hair get caught around thongs. Booty hair. I mean, I don't know why people act like they don't know that it's booty hair.
Every show, I swear there is some phrase that pops up
every time.
And booty hair is killing me silently. Like,
everybody have booty hair. Unless you get it waxed or you shave your booty hair, you got booty hair.
You got booty hair?
Oh,
girl, stop.
I don't have booty hair right now, but I've had booty hair. Yeah.
I've seen niggas without booty hair.
Really? I ain't seen
maybe they shave.
That nigga's not shaving his ass. He just didn't have no booty hair. I guarantee he's not shaving his ass. But I've seen some men with no booty hair.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just, I don't know. I just don't know pegging and no licking booties. I don't know. Maybe I'll like to. I don't know what it.
You leave all the ass shit for everybody else.
Yeah, I'm not licking no booties.
Okay. I haven't licked a booty yet. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I just struggle with areas of bodies where like stuff comes out of it. I'm just like it's an exit. It's an exit.
But
for waste.
If this comes out of your dick, you'll be fine.
Huh?
For a second.
It comes out.
You also know that, like, while I am an amazing oral pleaser, it's not my favorite thing to do.
Because the piss come out of that dick.
I know. You never like suck somebody's dick and like taste a little bit like, oh, you didn't shake. You didn't shake when you left the bathroom, sir.
What?
After I can't remember who it was. I remember one time I was like, shake. Didn't take that little piece of paper towel and just, wash this bitch before you came in here, huh?
Bro, I would die.
They didn't want to help a sister out.
Not him leaving a little bit of seasoning on there for you. He was being kind.
Is that what that is?
A little seasoning. I can't say, Nakia, that
that it has to happen. That's why she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I can't.
Oh, this is spicy.
Pre-cum. Yeah, it's been like I, went to suck a dick and it's been like some pre-cum on it. I can't say that I went to suck. I'm not saying it never happened, but I'm just saying like it's not happened in the manner in which I noticed. Like, oh, nigga, wait. Little seasoning on this dick you left me. I not in the way that I've noticed, no. A little pre-cum though.
Yeah, that's why I can't venture into the booty hole. Yeah, I'm not saying I would never do it. I don't know if there's anything necessarily off of the table. Probably peeing on me, but it's not something that's on the top of my list of things to do.
I'm trying to think it's peeing on me off the table. Fuck.
I wouldn't want nobody to pee.
I'm not a toilet.
But you know what? There's always something about like kinks and things that people like that I've always been interested in finding out why they like them. Like whenever I hear like people like, oh, I like to be peed on, like not necessarily that I want to be peed on, but what about this dude you fucking like? Like, I want you to do it so I can figure out like, damn nigga, okay, now I see why you like this, or I understand. Like spitting, I used to hate spitting, and now if somebody, well, like I really recently got into like niggas spitting in my mouth, and I'm like, oh shit, okay.
It's not as bad as people try to.
I know. It's not that fucking bad.
How you slobbing all in my mouth and kissing me, and then all of a sudden, because you spit in my mouth, I'm supposed to be like, oh my God.
I know.
All my raw meat and all on my, it don't even, some stuff that people, it don't even make sense. Like it just, it don't. Like, it whatever.
I was like, oh, I see why y'all like this nasty shit. Wait a minute.
So I know before the show we were talking about Bad Santa. Have you seen Bad Santa? Excuse me, Miss Parker. Okay. You've seen it though, Chris, right?
I have.
So in Bad Santa, first of all, he's a really fucked up Santa Claus. Like he's fucking terrible. He be drunk and shit, fucking fat bitches in the asshole in the dressing room. But he picks up this girl who has a Santa Claus fetish.
Mm-hmm.
So every time they're fucking, she's yelling, "Fuck me, Santa! Fuck me, Santa! Fuck me, Santa!" So I was wondering, would y'all have sex with somebody dressed up like Santa Claus?
How big is it?
Wait, let me hear Miss Parker first, because you asking questions about his dick size, G.
How big is his dick?
Claus, no, not Santa Claus.
Why not Santa? What is Santa fine as fuck?
Probably so there, but just off the top of the people I know, no.
I would 1000% do this. Are y'all serious?
No.
What would intrigue you? Like, does it matter if he's a fine Santa, or you just want to say you fuck Santa, Crystal?
I would help if he was fine. Yeah, that would help. Yeah. No. I mean, probably. I probably just want to be like, me and Santa fucked. I fucked that nigga. Yeah, so probably.
Santa's on your checklist?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, that's wild.
How come? Why?
Because Santas are usually old and fat.
Oh, and white.
But I mean, they can be and white.
I know no pink meat.
Girl, you done had you some white dick, girl.
Some pink meat? Yup.
Y'all are in the comments talking about spitting and
and I know somebody gonna come in the comments with a Muhammad or Al-Jabbar or whatever in the middle of their name and be like, she got lice and all that shit, but yeah.
You got lice. You got lice, girl.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all gonna have to have somebody. I can't articulate to y'all how sexy spitting in the mouth is. I'm with you. I was just like y'all, like, you know what I mean? Like I felt the same way y'all did until I started doing it, and I was like, oh shit,
it's not that bad. But
wait a minute,
how you licking all on openings and shit like that, and sucking juices out of coochies, and then somebody spit in your mouth? You're like, oh my God, that's
where you draw the line. You know what? That's where I'm drawing the line.
Sticking thumbs and booty holes and sucking the thumb and all this shit, and you tripping about
that. You know what? That's where.
Well, I'm gonna run this back. So if someone stuck their thumb in your booty hole and you licked the thumb?
They licked the thumb.
No, she said she licked the thumb. Girl, I was listening. I'm listening. She said she licked the thumb.
I'm just saying, do that make sense?
No.
Oh.
But if he licked the thumb, or if I lick the nigga don't ever lick the thumb when he take it out your ass?
No.
Mickey? He don't?
No.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the niggas who put their thumb on my ass lick their finger. I'm pretty sure.
I've only had one person do that. I've only had one person stick their thumb in my ass, and he did not lick his thumb.
What? You know what? I don't know. Who's licking the thumb? Quita.
See, exactly, Quita. What's happening with the licking of the thumb?
Quita's like, no.
Because
For the
if you're doing it right, and before he does it, and then he goes, and then he do it like this, put it in, and
Yes, ma'am. Praise God.
come around front, and y'all
no,
both.
God didn't ask to be bought into this.
I understand what y'all not doing.
God is like, now how did I get into this?
Praise God. Who's licking the thumb?
Everybody has questions about this thumb. Like it's not just me. I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm the only one lost. Everybody's like, wait, what's happening with this thumb?
He put it in the front and put it in there, and then he do all this and put it in the front and bring it out and do this. But now if you put it in your booty, it's like, oh, don't lick that.
Yeah, because you can get like seriously sick.
Yo, coochie. I do not understand the way all type of shit.
No, like there's literally microorganisms that live in fecal matter that will get you
microorganisms. Booty cat too. They everywhere.
Yeah, but they're not gonna get you sick, sis. No one's gotten sick from eating puss.
Who got sick from eating booty?
So when I was like 13, my mom told me this story. She used to work at a hospital. So this was, I think we talked about this on the show before, but she was like, this was our sex talk. My mom would be a little unorthodox. So she was like, if you're gonna have sex, make sure you protect yourself. And only thing I don't want you to do is get fucked in the ass. And I was like, that came out. First of all, I'm 13. I'm not thinking about getting fucked in the ass. And she was just like, I'm just saying because I had this coworker who her and her boyfriend had anal sex and then they had vaginal sex and she got a really terrible infection from the dick being put in the vagina afterwards. Like you can go from the vagina to the asshole and be perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Everybody should know that you can't go from the booty.
So why would you put it in your mouth? Like if it can't go in your vagina, then it shouldn't go in your mouth.
So you're not eating ass.
It's going to be a very long time for me to get to work up to that. So it's going to take me a long time.
No ass.
I don't know. I just think whatever happens when y'all together and it's the chemistry that you just do.
All that shit. All that
I don't like, or I have definitely lied about is squirting.
Lied about squirting?
I'm definitely pissed.
It's definitely pee.
It's definitely pee.
I know y'all like to tussle back and forth on this topic all the time. It's pee.
It's pee. I was
the doctors came through and they were like, guys, we tested the shit. It's pee. It's pee.
Because I had definitely like, oh, it's coming. And knowing I had to use the bathroom, I'm like, I gotta piss. Like, it's pee. I don't know why people keep saying, oh, it comes from somewhere else. No, it don't.
Yeah, the urethra. It's
your urethra.
It's fucking pee.
It's straight from the bladder.
Right.
I don't know who came up with it. That it's. I guess Jada Fire made them think that it wasn't pee or something like that. I don't know. That's
Oh, why?
Because she's the best squirter.
Oh, okay.
And so I guess they felt like, that ain't pee.
You don't want to be pee, bro. I mean, they did say there is a little bit of cum in there mixed in it, but it's mostly pee.
Not enough for what these men think they really be doing something. Not enough. It's just you getting pissed on.
But I did come. Like we don't want to take away from the fact that
there's cum in there.
I just came and pee.
That probably feels amazing though, because sometimes peeing it feels great.
Yeah.
Don't it? Especially when you have to, and it's been a long session.
Yeah, that probably feels great.
Yeah, they do. So somebody, I'm sure they don't think they have though.
They
do. Yeah.
All right, well, Miss Parker, you've been a great guest, girl.
I tried to. I was like, I'm gonna come with my Christmas outfit on. It don't match, but I'm gonna come with my Christmas.
That's okay.
She had
the yitties out.
the Fenty, Savage Fenty titties out for y'all.
Sweaters to the meet and greet. It was supposed to be under my shirt, but I didn't get a chance to wear it. So I'm like, I'm gonna wear it tonight.
Hey, so now they get
you can wear it to the next meet and greet.
Huh? Yep.
Wear it to the next one.
Yep.
Y'all doing that again? Y'all going outside again?
Girl, we always outside. What you talking about?
I don't want nobody to think my energy off. All I know is if I get some food and a drink, I'm all good. I'm all good. But the moment
we should have cursed that girl out.
Or no drink, I'm a mess.
It's gonna be a bad night. We know.
Yeah. So I'm good. I'm down for one. I want to roll my eyes in person. I'm tired of doing it through the comments. So yeah, I'm down for one. It don't matter to me. Okay. At the last one, after I ate and had my drinks or whatever, I really did enjoy myself. So yeah, I'm down.
Well, thank you for coming on here with us. You want to tell these people anything about these cakes and pies before we go?
Yeah, you can place your orders for Christmas. Christopher always orders for me. Thank you, Christopher. And thank you, Chef.
Who was Christopher?
Christopher Swoops.
Oh, okay. In the group. Okay.
He always orders for me. Thank you, Shelly. And everybody else who always orders for me. Thank you so much. I used to do salads, but now I'm just into pastry now.
Let me come get me some.
I need to come holler at you.
And don't screenshot none of this stuff and send it to nobody I know.
Who know your nigga?
Because I know the inboxes is probably gonna be on fire, but don't do that.
Y'all fucking snitching. That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, now that's crazy.
Don't do that, please.
Do not.
First, do it.
Miss Parker, if they want to order a cake or a pie from you, how do they do it? Somebody's like cakes and pies, like with the eyeballs. How do they do that?
I prefer, because I don't really like giving out my phone number, so I just prefer if you hit me on Instagram at Sammy the Salad Girl, or if you just inbox me, I'm good, with that, and take it from there.
All right.
And I take links too.
You do?
Yes.
Hey.
That's amazing.
I know.
Yes. So if you want to pay in link, you can.
I need to do something strange for some link. Groceries cost too damn much.
I take link. Thank you guys so much. Say bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us. Thank y'all for coming in here and fucking with us and talking to Miss Parker.
Bye.
Sir.
Bye, sweetheart.
All night, sir. Bye.
You're so cute.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next week.
Okay. Bye-bye.